Hey everyone! So this is another nail art tutorial, as you can tell, and this one is a Halloween themed tutorial. It's going to be my first Halloween themed tutorial, and I thought what better way to kick off the Halloween than to do a nail art look. So as you can see, this one's lovely and gory. It's a nail art splatter look inspired by some blood splatter, and it's really easy. Same technique as the black and white splatter tutorial that I have up at the moment on my channel, which you can check out, and it's really easy to do. So if you want to achieve this look, you'll need the following things. First and foremost is some tape. This will make cleanup a lot easier. So you can use regular sticky tape, painter's tape, masking tape, whatever tape you have that you prefer, just something that's not too tacky. So like electrical tape, probably wouldn't recommend that, but something that's not going to rip off the nail polish if it does get stuck to the polish. Some scissors to cut the tape pieces. Most important part for this one is a straw. Now I cut the straw into 3 even lengths. That way you can get the most use out of the one straw. And this is just a straw that came free with, I don't know, KFC, I think it was. You'll need some nail polish remover for the cleanup, some Q-tips or cosmetics tips with the pointy ends. They're a lot easier to use for cleanup around the cuticle. Top coat of your choice. I'm using Out the Door Quick Dry top coat because I like it. Base colour, I've used white because I think the white against the red just gives it a lot more pop and it makes it look a lot more effective. With the white I've chosen, it's Sally Hansen Extreme Wear in White On. I think it gives a good coverage. This is 2 coats of the colour and it's nice and opaque and applies quite well. And the red that I'm using is an older colour by OPI and it's called Double Decker Red. Essentially what you're wanting to look for is a deeper blue toned red. That way once it's applied over the top of the white, it doesn't go a light pink or it doesn't look too orange. Just even something really deep blood red. Even a little bit darker than this, it would still be fine. So the first step, which I've already done, is to coat your base coat onto your nails. So apply as many coats as you need. This needed 2 coats, so just apply them and wait for that to dry completely. Next you want to cut 2 lengths of the tape of your choice. This one is going to go around the base of the finger, base of the nail, and that one's going to wrap around, and I'll show you how to do that now. So with the shorter one, you just want to place that at the bottom of the nail, just like that, and wrap it around, like so. Then with the longer one, you start from beside the nail, place it up the side, pressing it firm, wrap it around the top, and then bring it down the other side, like that. So it basically wraps the whole way around and around the base. This just leaves very minimal skin showing, just in these corners, which makes cleanup a lot easier. Next you want to get your red and get your straw ready. Now this is going to be very messy, so I would suggest that if you're using a table, apply a piece of paper over the top of the table, newspaper, magazine, do it over a plastic plate or a paper plate, just something that you don't mind getting messy, because this step, it's going to look really bad. So get a dollop of your red colour of choice. You could use it, you could apply it on top of a plastic sheet or another piece of paper or wherever. Just know that it's going to get messy. So apply a nice blob of that. So with the straw, then you just dip it into the colour and it'll form a layer over the end of the straw. It just popped, but when you see that layer, that thin coverage, that's okay, and you can actually blow through the straw and apply that to your nail. Some polishes will stay longer than others depending on the thickness of the polish, so it's really trial and error. So once you've got that sort of bubble across the end, you can get the straw and blow into it and apply the colour over your nail. Now it might take a few tries before you get enough that you're satisfied with the coverage or the pattern that it's creating. If you want a more minimal look, you can stop at this, something like that, but I want a bit more red on top of the nail, so I'm going to keep going a few more times. So as you can see, it is incredibly messy. That's why make sure you're doing it on a surface that you can either clean really easily or just throw away, like newspaper or magazine or something like that. Now I'm happy with the coverage that I've achieved, and you can keep going, build it up, do it however you want, make it look however you want, but that's enough for me. Now what I'm going to do now, and you don't have to wait for the polish to dry to do this step, is just peel off the tape. So get the edge of the tape and start with this side, pull it all the way around, and just discard that somewhere. Grab the edge of the tape here, pull it around, and you can get rid of that as well. Now there is a little bit of mess just around the cuticles, but that's really easy to clean up. You just want to get some nail polish remover on a cotton tip and give that a clean. Now depending on the top coat you use, some top coats won't smudge the colour if it's slightly wet, others will have a tendency to smudge, particularly red, and because your background's white you'll be able to notice that it smudges or runs into it a little bit. So if that's the case with your top coat, just let the red dry completely and then apply the top coat. If you have a top coat that doesn't smudge the colour, then just apply the top coat now. And that's the finished look, you're done. So it's really easy, super simple Halloween nails. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. And also if you have any Halloween requests, please feel free to leave those below as well, and I'll see what I can do. See you guys in the next video. Bye!